Howdy, folks! How are y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome back to another episode. And I don't want to talk too loudly because my lovely bride is asleep inside, and I don't want to wake. Oh wait, she can't actually hear me. I can be as loud as I want to. Keeping an eye on the audio. I'm still very paranoid that I might peek out the audio, and we can have some bad issues like we've had in the past. But welcome back to Minecraft Weekly. We're getting much closer to the release of the Minecraft Weekly mod pack, which I am very excited about. As you can see here, I have not done my proper sorting of items. Usually I kind of sort through the items a bit, make sure they're all in their proper place before I start recording. Haven't done that today at all, and that's completely alright. What I have done today is added another mod because I want to get a pretty good stack of mods in here that I know I like and will work before I release the pack, probably next week, if not the week after. Look at this guy. Look at this guy being creepy. Dude, good on you, mate. That was very well done. What's he doing? He's not... Hey, guys. What are y'all doing? Oh, you don't have a home? I'm sorry, Beth. Beth is up. Hey, Beth. Hey, sweetie. Guess what? This is home. I'm going to tell you. This is home? Okay. Yes, you'll be sleeping here at night. Good. Good. You stay here. I can turn off these messages at the main... Okay, thank you. Hey, guys. It feels to me like you're like creeping on my wife here, and I really don't appreciate that. So can y'all just clear out for me? Thanks, it'd be great. As I was saying, I've added a new mod to the pack, which I am... Dude, what are you doing here? Jeez, these monsters are acting all peculiar. I'm not a fan of peculiarity. Get out of here. Good grief. Ugh. This is what happens when you decide to build on a mountain. You get besieged by creatures. It was much safer in the village when we had giant tentacle monsters after us. In any case, I've added a mod called Furnus, which adds, I think they're pretty cool. It adds a Furnus and a Pulvus, which, as you can guess, pulverizes things. I don't want to get heavy into tech mods. I want this pack to be more of like an adventure, exploratory mod. It's basically vanilla with some cool things added. That's what I want it to be. So we're going to have Furnuses, we're going to have Pulvuses, and we're going to build both as soon as I figure out where to get sandstone. I think we got to go to a desert for that. And brick is, of course, going to require bricks, which requires, let's see what goes into a brick. I think it's, yeah, clay. Fine, we'll get that stuff later. Smooth sandstone you get from regular sand. Oh, cool, sand. So you just need sand to make sandstone. All right. Very straightforward. Well, today, hopefully we'll be able to find some of those items, but something else we need to do, something we need to put a lot of effort into, actually, is moving our things over from the terrible village full of angry people who are very upset because I, in a fit of passion, may or may not have murdered someone's husband. Might have almost... Well, no, I did actually bury a man alive, but he had a zombie disease. These people don't like me because I'm better than them. That's the problem. That's what I'll tell myself at night. So in the rain, mind you, we're going to build ourselves a chest, and we're going to start moving some things over, and we're going to start saying goodbye to the villagers, because you know what? They're all stinkuses. I don't care for any of them. None of them are friendly to me. I tried to be friendly. I tried to be a good neighbor. I tried to defend the village from monsters. How did they repay me? Not at all. They gave me nothing. I never got like a thank you. I didn't get Christmas cards. No one ever came by my house with some fresh baked cookies. I eventually had to leave them and spawn in my own wife. And how embarrassing is that? A village full of people that could have given me a hand, and I had to spawn in my own wife. That's just... I mean, come on. Surely there's fathers who have daughters that they're trying to get rid of. You know how it goes. I've got this daughter here. You have a very fat-looking calf. Let's make a deal. But nope, none of them wanted anything to do with me. One guy had a girl he didn't deserve, so I might have, leveled the playing field a bit by slaughtering him and taking his bride, but she wanted nothing to do with me. I kill her out of a sense of love, out of a sense of passion. And what does she do? She looks at me, she looks at my love, she looks at my passion, and she says, "You're a creepy weirdo. You're a murderer, and I want nothing to do with you." Well, you know what, woman? I don't need you, because I got Beth now. She's a butcher. Would I like you to cook me something? You know what, Beth? I certainly would. I definitely... But see, Beth knows her place in this weird patriarchal society I've constructed here. Good for you, Beth. You're gonna do great here with me. Me and you and me, the two of us together, it's gonna be fantastic. I wonder if a chest up here with those half blocks would still open? I guess the fastest way to find out would be to put a chest up there. And I know what you're thinking. That seems obvious. You're darn right it does. So I think up there we'll put the most useless things like these blocks here, because let's face it, how often do we use these kind of things? Chest beneath that, we will put we'll do things like redstone and ingots and lapis and coal. And maybe our tools will go in here as well. And then down here, we'll put our sort of things you get from killing monsters. So our rib bones, our apples, and our plants, because those are natural too. Rib bones and, I'm sorry, bones and rib bones and rotten flesh. Those are all natural things. They're naturally occurring. You get them from killing things. Therefore, they're natural. I think that's the definition. Therefore, they belong in that chest. We need to bring over some more chests too, by the way. Sticks, we'll go ahead and put up here as well. These will be bigger, of course, when I expand that in the future. We don't need any of these things. We might need that axe, because we're going to be clearing some stuff out. Torch we probably won't need. We'll bring our crafting table just in case. All right, Beth, you stay here, sweetheart. I'm going to go get some stuff from the terrible badinator. Spider Cub does whatever a spider cub can. Shoots his thing and then he flies. And he kills sheep. He's the best guy. Look out. Here comes the spider cub. Look at this. Look at you. Who are you? Toby the Fletcher? What are you doing in here? Oh, you're married to Becky. Well, good for you. Everybody's married to Becky. Guess I'll get my bed. I'll probably need a bigger one in the future, though, considering I now have someone I have to share it with. Not that that's a bad thing. Looking forward to it. Hey. Need to clear out these little mini furnaces. You know what I've neglected to do is remove that mod that we had some errors with before. I can't even now remember what it was, but we had a mod that I tried to build something from last episode, and it didn't work because there was some mod issues, and I need to figure out which mod that was. I can just look back a couple of episodes, or literally the last episode I think it might have been, and figure it out from there. I don't want to leave these things lying around, because they seem like the sort of things that would just despawn, so we'll throw them in here for now. And this is probably going to take a couple of trips. I'm not sure if I'm going to make you all watch it. In fact, you know what I'll do? Because I'm a kind, gentle soul. I don't know why I'm putting things in there. I'm meant to be doing this. I will do that fun thing where I fast forward with some fun music, and you guys can just watch that. Like, right now. And we're done. Congratulate me. Oh, great. Beth is asleep again, guys. Good grief. Beth. Go to bed, sweetheart. There's a bed in there. I don't need it right now. But actually, Beth, you stay awake or sleep standing up. I'll sleep. And then when I wake up, it'll be daytime. Because I'm God. I control things like that. You didn't know that, did you, Beth? Oh, you got a good deal with me, Beth. Hey, Beth. Do you want to, you want to cook me something? How do I make her, how do I tell her to do that? Special? She has no specials. Trade, set home. How did I got, cooking, here we go. You don't have any fuel. Right, we'll worry about that later. For now, though, do I have anything that I can use to start these furnaces up? It doesn't look like I do. I know I have some sandstone, so I think I can make a pulvus. I've got a furnace. I've probably got flint and iron. I know I've got flint and iron. I've got one flint. Are you flintin' kidding me? Are you... This has got to be some sort of Shrekin joke here. I'll be right back, sweetheart. I've got to go do some really basic Minecrafty things. I need to find some... You know what I also need to find, though? Besides just finding flint, I need to find a river where I can ideally, in an ideal world, find some clay. I think there's a river over here. Oh, but I didn't actually know that, but when I started climbing the cliff, I looked and I was like, that looks like it's going to slope down into a river. I should say I know it's there so I look like a genius. I really didn't, though. Alright, so which of you... Where is the clay? I need clay. That's what I'm looking for specifically here. Gravel as well. Gravel is good. I'm going to need some of that, but I'm going to also need... okay, well, let's go ahead and we'll dig through the gravel. We'll see if we can't find us some flint, because that's sort of our #1 goal. Because we already have everything we need for a pulvus. Oh man, I'm not getting any though. I mean, it's a bit of a pain to do it underwater as well. There's okay, well good, we got away from that guy, and we've interested Gypsy quite a bit. She didn't know what that was all about, and now she is digging into my chest like it's her dear life. Get off, Gypsy, stop, please. I'm in the middle of recording a video. It's bad enough what I'm going through right now without you crawling up my arm. Clawing, I should say. Like, very brutally crawling. Clay, here we go. This is the good stuff. We're not gonna need a whole lot of it. Just enough to make a few bricks, and then a few brick blocks. Are they called brick blocks, or is it just brick makes bricks? I'm not even sure. Hopefully, while we're down here, let's get a quick breath, because we are going to just drown to death. Hi, Gypsy. Hi, that's my shoulder. While you're next to the mic, would you like to say something? Have you got anything you want to say to the people at home watching? Anything at all to prove that you're really there and I'm not just whistling Dixie? Any words of encouragement to the fans? Anything at all? Anything to... No, you just want to... You're looking at me very intently. This is kind of intimidating. I don't know how I feel about this, because for the longest time now, I've pretty much been convinced that my cat wants to kill me. Like, she's going to kill me and take over the house. And right now, she's just giving me a look like this is the moment I've been waiting for. Like, right now, you're recording. I'll have your death on camera. I can play it when the dog questions my rule. He'll know what I've done to you. It's very intimidating stuff right now. Gypsy, say something. I'm giving up on you. I'm trying, but I can't remember the rest of the words. Darn it! Say something, I'm giving up on you. That's right. I'm sorry that I couldn't get you milk. Nope, that's not it. I felt like I was close. I felt like I had it. I was wrong. This gravel is not giving me any... This is absurd. I've collected 25 pieces of gravel, nigh a piece of flint at all. Let's try some surface gravel. Maybe that'll be a little bit more receptive to our cause. By which I mean it'll be a little bit more helpful. It'll be... I'm scratching my eye. Sorry, that's why I'm not moving forward. I could have moved forward first, and then I could be using my other hand to dig up the gravel while I scratched my eye, and you guys would have never known it was up. But it didn't occur to me until after I started scratching my eye that that might be a thing that I ought to... Oh no, I flooded it! Come on now. Gypsy, I'm gonna have to get you down, because you can't be up here, Gypsy. Don't you get away from the keyboard, Gypsy. Okay, down you go. Good grief. The things I do. The things I have to go through these days. Life was so much easier when it was just me here, and there was no cat, and there was no dog, and it was just me. And those talking about the good old days. I don't think you can place gravel back down and do it again. Is there another way to get flint? Okay, flint and a tome of alkahestry will give me 9 flint. I don't know what a tome of alkahestry even is, or how you get one, or oh my gosh, a witch hat. So an eye of the storm, a molten core. I mean, as cool as those things sound, we don't have them. Also, flint, we don't have that. I got the feeling that I'm gonna starve to death. Also, there was a creeper over here before. I wonder what happened to him. I got a feeling I'm gonna starve to death before I'm able to get everything that I'm out here to get. I'm gonna go home. There we go. Look at that. All I had to do was convince the Minecraft world that I was going to die, and I was like, haha, we've given him enough trouble. Let's let him go. Thank you, Minecraft world. You're so kind and understanding, and I've manipulated you, and I talked about how I manipulate you, so that's probably not going to end well for me personally. But hopefully it ends well for you guys. Hopefully you've learned something about how just talking bad about the Minecraft world can manipulate it into doing things it would otherwise not do. For instance, give you that extra piece of flint that you need. So there's some pigs around here, and I could butcher them. I could just slide my axe right into their rib cage, break off a rib, cook it up on the barbecue while he watches, just make him suffer through it before I finally relieve him of his pain and suffering. But I'm not going to, because I've already done that to a few of his kin, and I've got that food around here somewhere. Let's see, we got pork. Well, we have some, we might as well eat the carrots. I don't, do I have it? Oh, I got some cooked steak. There we go. I thought I had some cooked pork. It was very wrong. It's fine, though. We'll be good. Okay. Now it's time to get to crafting, because I'm ready to craft these items. First off, let's go ahead and grab some coal. Look at this. I just created this sorting system, and I don't even understand how it works. There we go. So we'll get some of that cooking up. That shouldn't take too long. And then we will go ahead. Can we build this already? I think we can. A full furnace, and this is the Pulvus. So a furnace, yeah, we're good to go. Okay, we're gonna need this. Cool. I mean, what else would we do with that, really? All right, and then we're going to put the furnace here, put the sandstone. Was it all, I think it was all around it like so. with the flint up top and the iron ingots on top and the flint on the bottom. Yes, our Pulvus. Cool. We'll set this up here. And, do I have any raw ores? I bet you I don't. Yeah, it doesn't look like I do. I'm sure I would have processed all those. I can find some easily, though. We're in a mountain range. There's bound to be some sort of an ore. If we look a little bit, just a little bit harder than we have been. Maybe just like tucked around some corners or something, we'll find a bit of iron. Surface iron isn't that rare. I've seen it before in previous Let's Plays. You've seen it before in my previous Let's Play, so you'd think, then again, there's bound to be, ooh, look at, oh, this is pretty cool. This is right underneath my house. Oh, this is awesome. Cool. We're back out front, and it looks like there's a cave here. And this cave will probably, I hear a monster. This looks like the kind of place we want to go to. That's going to be an absolute letdown. All right, cool. Letdown cave, everyone. You can find it at your nearest drugstore, and also letdown Flint. Thanks, Flint. Where were you an hour ago? It hasn't been that long. I haven't been playing that long. It was not an hour ago I was looking for Flint. Nobody panic. Nobody freak out. Didn't take that long. Haven't even been recording but 20 minutes. So, and who knows how long the video's turned out, because a lot of stuff, and I do mean a lot of stuff, is about to get cut out of this video. The me looking for Flint tirelessly, the me hauling things back and forth. There's nothing entertaining about that. Coal? No iron. We might have to dig a tunnel or something into the under-earth, unless I can find like a nice naturally occurring tunnel, which I would love to find. I would love that. That would make my day. That would make me immensely happy. I would be happier than happy. Ugh, that was rough. I don't see any cave systems around here, though, which is weird because we're right up against a mountain. And what do all mountains have? Massive cave systems full of dwarfs. It's a fact. It's in like every Boy Scouts handbook. Well, you found a mountain. Now what? You go in, you make a sacrifice to the dwarven population. They'll allow you to spend the night there and give you dining and food. Sacrifices, by the way, they'll take freshly butchered human children, or your daughters. They'll take your daughters as well. Dwarves love human daughters. It's a weird thing they've got. It's like their fetish. You know, some people are into feet. They're into human daughters. Again, this is in the Boy Scout manual, so don't be upset with me. It's the Boy Scouts that come up with this stuff. They're very perverse like that. Very weird group of people. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the Boy Scouts I'm thinking of? Might not be the Boy Scouts now that I think about it. Well, I feel like it's probably close enough, so we'll just go ahead with that. Yep. Put that down. Anytime anyone asks you anything about the Boy Scouts, you just tell them, yeah, Boy Scouts, they sacrifice children and young girls to dwarves for mead and a night's rest. And if they question that, or you get in trouble for saying it, just tell them old Cub told you, and make sure you send them my way. Let's go ahead and build this since we're here. We're not making any progress with the other quest, which I already forgot. Oh, we were going to test. We were actually going to test the Furnus slab. I mean, the Pulvus. Wow. Oh, okay. Well, that obviously isn't panning out. I think we've got enough here to build another furnace, though. Yeah, okay. And then we'll combine that with the sand up top, furnace in the middle, this down here, and then these to the sides. And by which I mean iron on top. So there we go. So this furnace, I don't think is too... We don't even need this. We can get rid of this. Although, really, I want to put the... Oh, man, that was a mess, wasn't it? I kind of want to put these next to each other because you can get these upgrades over here. So you can get a speed upgrade, an efficiency upgrade, so it decreases fuel consumption. You get the idea. They all go over here. An I/O upgrade, so you can do, it enables automation of input and output. Slot upgrades adds one additional input slot, which is awesome. Bonus upgrade, increase the chance of more output. And the XP upgrade, which increases the XP output. And an eco upgrade to save fuel. So obviously you can't use all of these, but you can definitely balance them, and they're a little bit expensive. For vanilla Minecraft, these things are a bit expensive. But, ooh, wow, which one is this one? The slot upgrade? That could be a good one to have. Bonus upgrade, I think, is probably... If I were going to do it, I would do speed. Let's see, save fuel, decreases fuel consumption. I wonder which one of these is better. Probably going to be... Maybe both of them. I do the speed upgrade, the I/O upgrade, the bonus upgrade, and then maybe the efficiency upgrade and the eco upgrade, because you only fit 5 in here, and I think those would be the 5 I would go with. Even though I've never used the mod before, I think I would go with those 5. Also, this is a weird way to do it with the Pulvus on the bottom and the furnace on top, but let's test this thing. All right, let's go ahead and say we were going to theoretically throw And by theoretically, I mean we're actually going to do it. We're going to put some coal in there. And then we're going to put that... Is it any faster and does it... So this should cook up about 8 pieces of clay. Let's see if it's any faster by itself or if it's just a bog standard furnace. Fuel consumption 1, bonus 0, XP 1. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be pretty standard. And that's fine. That's exactly what we expected it to be. All right, look. You're doing that thing where you're sleeping in front of the door. Can you, just go in here? Just you want to... Okay, sleep out there. In the morning, I got to go do some mining. Good night. Good grief, look at these creatures. There's so many of them. There's so many things running around out here in the hills. Alright. Oh, Cub, you look oh, I am very tired. You have no idea. Sweetheart, you don't have to call me Cub. You can just call me Love Machine. That'd be fine. That would work just fine with me. Just a love machine. And I don't work for nobody but you. Yeah. I'm just a love machine. A hug and kiss and fiend. Okay, what do I need? I need to build... Look, none of you can sing either, so don't you say anything in the comments. Alright, honey, I'm off to dig a big hole in the ground because it's too much to ask that I travel way over there where I had my old mine. I'm not gonna do that. What I will do is head down here and build a new mine. We'll call it Mineshaft 2.0 until I forget to call it that, and it's just the Mineshaft. We're going to put it somewhere relatively safe where I'm not going to be worried about monsters getting to it. Probably right down here. Well, oh, you got to be shrekking me. Even as I say it, look at this guy. What are you even doing, mate? What's wrong with you? What's your problem? Get out of here. Go. Come on, out of here. This is a safe space. This is my safe mining space. Okay, we'll do our digging here, and we'll do it the old school, super nerdy, tunnel down to the bottom of the earth. In a clockwise fashion. And we'll repeat, or we'll come back to this when I found something worth talking about. This took a lot longer than you might think. I found an emerald, and all I was looking for is some iron. I just wanted some iron that I could use to test with, but we got gold. And gold is good. Gold is, if not better, it's at least the next best thing because you know what? It can be crushed into dust. And that's all we're asking for right now is things to crush into dust. If we take a look here at Furnus, gold dust is one of the things we can make. So we've now got this really expansive... Oh no, here it comes. It's going to happen, isn't it? Oh, I'm so sorry, folks. I'm terribly sorry about that. Usually, I go through these singing things that I do to kind of warm up my voice before I record, and it also helps get rid of all the gas building up inside of me, because usually I'll go quite a while without talk. I do live by myself, so I'll occasionally talk to my dog, but usually I haven't talked a while when I sit down to record, and when I start talking, I inevitably end up having to... That moment when your dog just starts barking at the floor. I inevitably end up having to burp. I tried to get it out before the recording, but sometimes it does happen a ways into the recording. I'm sorry if it upsets you, but you know what? It just means that I had a good meal, and it was a good meal. I made it myself. Well, Zazarant made it for me. Zazaran? Is it Zazaran? For some reason, I feel like there's a T in there somewhere. In any case, I made it myself. I used the beef from my freezer that I thought might be bad. I wasn't sure. I took it out, and the sell-by date was a month ago, and I called my mom, and I was like, how do you know beef's bad? And she's like, oh, you'll be able to smell it. And I was like, Mom, uncooked beef smells bad to me no matter what. And she's like, cook it, you'll know. And I cooked it. It smelled all right, and I'm doing just fine. I haven't died yet. The good thing about beef is, I mean, I don't know what happens if you eat spoiled beef. I wouldn't recommend it. But how did this... 8. Yeah, okay, so right on the money. The good thing about it is, though, if you undercook it, you won't generally die. It's not the worst. It's not like pork, which would just give you the worst stomach ache. If you... We only need 1 piece of coal for this, if you undercook it. So this should do it. 1 piece of coal, if it's the same as the furnace, should give us 16 dust. I'm assuming that's the advantage. I don't know, but most mods that pulverize things, or in this case, Pulvus things, yes! 2 gold dust. So we're gonna get double the gold for this. This is great, and it's real. It's not overly technical, and I love the technical stuff in the technical mod packs like Tekkit, Tekkit Main, Tekkit Legends, Tekkit Classic, things like that. But in a mod pack like this, it's not quite what I'm going for. It's not the feel like I'm going for. In a mod pack with rogues, dungeons, and things like that, what I'm looking for is some nice mechanical devices, and we're gonna get these upgrades. We're gonna be doing that soon. Blocks of redstone. Ooh, we could actually build this one. We could build this one. We have blocks of redstone. We got 2 blocks of redstone. We got a bit more redstone now than we had before. This is expensive, mind you. But what else are we going to do with redstone? I can't think of anything else we're going to do with redstone. Might as well go ahead and build one of these. This one's gold. Okay, a gold nugget. I bet you we have a golden nugget. If we don't, we definitely have gold. Okay, yeah, so that's not a problem. We'll get our golden nuggets. And then just clay. And we have clay. We got plenty of clay. All right, let's do this. Look at that. We'll get our 2 speed upgrades. And we are going to make 2. We're going to make one for down here. And let's see it in action. Oh, it does. That does speed it up quite a bit. So is it done? I'm confused. Oh, no, it ran out of fuel. Interesting. So it only does 7. I have nothing else to put in here. I don't know what else to pulvus. Let's see if it'll pulvus cobblestone. It will. And gravel. I'll say it'll give us gravel. That's my bet. Hey, there's a little area over here. Maybe it does occasionally give us some... Ooh, here's a test. What will gravel give us? Let's see if gravel gives us flint. Come on, baby, come on. No, it gives us sand. Okay, well, I was hoping for flint. Maybe eventually we'll have a chance to get flint out of that, but sand is good. So now we have a good way to get sand and gravel, so that's nice. And then let's cook up our gold dust. We'll put in a couple of pieces of coal. Remember, it's going to consume more energy with a speed upgrade. Increases fuel consumption, but also increases speed. So I'll be curious to see how many of these we get done with just a single piece of coal. We'll let that run. The efficiency, let's see, the eco upgrade requires a block of coal and some blaze powder. I don't think we have blaze powder. We've been to the nether, but I don't really remember doing any sort of, yeah, I don't remember running into any blazes there yet. Apparently that's something we're going to need to do, though, because we're going to have to get us some blaze powder. But the efficiency upgrade, and I wonder if it's just enough to negate the, what goes into this one? Bonus upgrade. Lapis blocks, an emerald, a single emerald, which we happen to have. We've got lapis, we have our single emerald. We can get another emerald if we give someone like a bazillion wheat or something like that, I'm sure. Blocks of lapis, clay, iron. We've got this. We've got this in the, look at this. Perfect. All right, and we'll go ahead and we'll put it, all right, 6. So it only does 6 per piece of coal with the speed upgrade. Let's see if we can get some bonus. Let's see if we can get some bonus using the bonus upgrade. It only increases the chance of more output. It doesn't guarantee it. And if we only have one of these, which we do because we only have 1 emerald, but if we only have one of them, it might be wiser for us to put it down here because more coming out of the pulvus, I think, would be better than more coming out up here. So we'll see if we have more than 6 when that's done. It doesn't look like we're going to. It looks like we're going to have less. Does this also increases fuel consumption? Wow. Alrighty then, so when this is done, we'll have 10 unless we do get a bonus one. We'll just let that do its thing. Meanwhile, I want to get this efficiency upgrade. Snow. Ooh, snow. Not that that's going to be hard or anything. We've got some snow outside our door here. We have to go get some. We got to go collect it, but maybe we've done enough for today. I feel like we've had a pretty good run. We've taught Beth the Butcher where her home is and what her duties are expected. She hasn't started cooking yet, but I assume, okay, we didn't get any bonuses out of that. What a raw deal. Keep grinding up, here, look, grind up some birchwood. It's actually going to, what's it going to give us? What is birchwood going to give us? Oh no, I forgot, it's not in the grinder. It's in, well, go ahead and make some charcoal then, if that's what you're after. I forgot it was in the furnace, not the pulvus. Oh my goodness. Well, it's been a good episode. Hopefully the audio turned out good, and I hope that you folks enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and of course, be ready, because this pack is going to be available to download very soon. Until then, thank you folks for watching, God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye! Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? Cub here, and welcome to the first episode of my new Techky Classic Redux Let's Play adventure. I'm very excited about this. I'm excited that you've tuned in, you've decided to join me for this adventure.